Well, hey, Twins. Great job kicking us all in the fucking teeth for the opener. Unbelievable, man. I'm sure. I know they've had. I know they've had like walk-off losses in an opener before, and stuff. But man, that's about as big a kick in the teeth for a game one as you can have. Uh, you know, there's some positives. Buxton hit a home run, looked pretty good. Drew some walks. I think he had 3 walks. Arise looked pretty good. Kepler got some hits after doing nothing all spring. Maeda wasn't great, but he battled. Um, you know, and Rocco let him battle. Where the fuck was that leash in the playoffs last year, Rocco? Um, Most of the bullpen looked really good. Stashak, Duffy gave up a hit and a run, although it wasn't charged to him, I don't think. But Stashak looked good. Taylor Rogers looked good. Robles looked good. Alex Colomé did not look good. Um, so yeah, on to the next. I could do overreactions if I wanted. It'd be silly overreact to one of 162, but man, they were fucking terrible in the field in this game. Jesus Christ, just mental errors, just bad fielding. Simmons supposed to be hyped up as the greatest defensive infielder we've ever seen, and he drops just a routine toss to second. Fucking column A in the ninth. Just throw to first, man. What the fuck are you doing even trying to throw to second? You got runner at second doesn't mean anything. Get the fucking out at first. They don't lose this game because it never goes extras if they just make the fucking obvious play there. You know, Kepler's got a ball dead to rights, just jumps and somehow doesn't catch it. I don't know what the fuck that was about. You know, just really fucking just. I mean, it's absolutely one they gave away. They left 13 guys on base. They hit in a couple spots, but man, they left a lot out there. There was a Sano at bat that everyone watching knew that it was not going to end with Sano doing anything, and it got to 3-2, and then he struck out and left the bases loaded because that's just what Sano does. Like you know, and Sano actually looked okay a couple of bats in this game. He had a little more patience, but this is just what he is. You're almost never going to get the clutch hit from him. You might get one once in a while, but you can't rely on him. But yeah, 13 left on base. They struck out 17 times. I mean, if they want to keep doing this Bomba Squad shit, like you can strike out 17 times in a game if you're cranking 3, 4, 5 balls over the fence every game too. But if you're not slugging, and obviously they didn't have Nelson Cruz except for one at bat and he struck out. But you can't just be Buxton hit a home run. They had one home run and 17 strikeouts. You can't have anything like that and expect to. Now they should have won, but they wouldn't have won necessarily. They wouldn't have won from their hitting. They would have won from their pitching. But it's like I don't know. This is how they choose to be. They want to be the Bomba Squad. Well, the Bomba Squad, we've seen how they fail when the lights are on. You know, you've got to be able to manufacture runs, and they did it a little bit in this game. But you know, it's kind of hard to rip the offense when you had a 5-2 lead in the ninth inning. But you know, that's not something that's sustainable to have 17 strikeouts, and obviously that 10th inning with Hader, that was just embarrassing. I mean, like we couldn't have made it easier if we tried. So, and then Dobnak comes in bottom of 10th. It's just immediate base hit game. So I don't know what it's really irritating that they it's not an excuse, but it's really irritating that they kept that fucking runner on second rule. They keep that, but they don't keep the universal DH. So we get to watch pitchers hit and bunting and shit, and Nelson Cruz taken out of this entire series because he's only going to get in pinch hit opportunities. But we still have this stupid ass runner on second rule, and Like we saw it last year, the Twins both won and lost games because of that fucking rule. But it's just a stupid ass rule. I don't know why. I have no idea why they've kept it. I'm sure they have some reason. They don't want long games. Well, that's ridiculous. It's just so stupid. So, it's 101-62. You know, again, I don't give a fuck what they do in the regular season if it doesn't mean, if it doesn't mean that they end the playoff losing streak. But obviously, you got to get there first, and games like this keep you from the playoffs. But way too early to start using the P word. But again, there's positives from this game. Like, it's kind of just a couple things that I don't know. Colomé's not going to blow every save or anything like that. It's just if he just makes a ball grazes a pinky by just a fraction of an inch, puts a runner on, and then you fuck up the ground ball, and then you fuck up the ball in the outfield. Like, you make any of those go differently, you win. But so anyway, kick of the teeth, man, to lose a game like that, to open it out. And so back at it Saturday. I guess Brios probably starting that one, so maybe they can even it up 1-1.